In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step of creating a storage account and how we can use the containers and blobs and so on and so forth. So to create a storage account, I can either click on the storage account here or search for the storage account in the search bar, or just simply click on the storage account on the left hand menu under the favorites if you have that pinned as favorites. As you can see, it is showing me all the storage accounts that have been created. So let's now create a brand new storage account, and let's put that in a resource group. Let's call it resource RG storage account, and let's give it a name. I can give it a unique name which has to be lowercase only, no special characters or no uppercase. So I say my storage account. Looks like it is taken already, so I'm going to say my storage account demo. Looks like that's taken as well. So if I say my storage account ACCT demo, looks like that is available. Okay. In the region, I'm going to choose Australia East because that's closer to where I'm located. I'm going to leave the performance as, oh, looks like it is taken. Oh, okay. That was, I think it was taken by the time I was filling out the form. So let's give it a name. Maybe let's call it storage account 5. Okay. All right. So where were we? We were at the performance section. So I'm just going to leave the default settings as is. Also the redundancy, I'm going to leave that as is for now, and just click on the review option, and it's just going to let me review, and it's doing the validation. Looks like the validation is all okay, and I can go ahead and click on the create button. It's going to initialize the deployment and create the resource for me in the resource group that I selected. It's going to take a while and come back shortly while it is deploying the resources. Looks like it's done, so I'm going to click on go to resource. All right, I'm here in my storage account, and if I go over to the containers, and now I can create a new container. Let's call it images and hit create, and the images container has been created. And as you can see, the anonymous access is set to private. That means anyone without the proper set of permissions cannot access anything that is inside of this images container. So let me upload some documents or some image files. I can drag a file called autumn.png, then hit upload, and that file has been uploaded. And as you can see, the blob type is blob, the size of the file, and the access tier is hot. So there are hot, cold, and archive. Hot meaning you can access the file more frequently, but it is a bit more expensive. But for the demo purposes, I'll leave it as hot. And let's click on the file name itself, and it's telling me the type of the file, the size, and there's the URL. So if I copy the URL in my clipboard and put that in Notepad, as you can see, the first part, the URL, is the actual account name, and then your URL, and then the container name, and then the blob. So if I just, let's say, select everything in here and click on go to that resource, and we get a message saying public access not permitted. So how do we go about granting users access to be able to view this resource? If I go back and click on this file itself, what I can do is click on generate SAS, which is shared access signature, and I can come down in here and say generate SAS token and URL. So it has given me two text boxes. This contains the SAS token. I can append that to the URL to view the file or to access the file, or there's a complete URL with the SAS token appended to it. So if I just, let's say, copy the SAS token, because I know we have that file name open here already, and just say question mark and copy that token to the URL, or paste that token to the URL, we can now see that file in here. So that's one way of accessing the file. So let's say I want everyone to be able to access this file. So what I can do is I can click on the file and say change access level. But as you can see, the anonymous access is grayed out. So it's saying anonymous access to this container is being blocked because anonymous access is disabled on the storage account. So in the next video, I'm going to show you how we can fix this so that everyone and anyone without the SAS token would be able to access a file. I'll see you in the next video.